Hey guys, today in this video I'm going to show you all areas on the map you should use Novaria Astral Sphere second skill. First, let's start from mid lane. Wait, first let me circle every place on the map you should use Novaria's Astral Sphere. Let's get started. Firstly, you should always aim Novaria's Astral Sphere in the bushes, especially the enemies, like this.
Shine for me!
If you're lucky enough, you will be able to hit the enemy and expose their location. Here is another spot. You should aim with Novaria's second. Usually the jungle will be here, like this. Here is another spot. You should aim Novaria's second. Anyone can be hiding here, like this. Here's another spot you should use Novaria's second skill, like this. Now let's begin with bottom lane.
But beneath our feet, come to me.
Here's a bush you should aim Novaria second, especially when the enemy have taken turrets down and pressuring your team by invading, like this. Here's a bush you should aim to hit with Novaria's second. The enemy usually hides and camps here, usually the mage, like
The
this.
stars see all, but they never care.
Here is another good spot to use Novaria's Astral Sphere to expose the enemy or fighter if bottom lane, like
Shine
this.
for me. Come to me.
Always make sure to use Novaria's second in this bush to expose who's camping in the bushes, like this.
In Erudicio.
Here's another place you should aim to hit Novaria's second. This is useful for when enemies are running away low, try to one-shot them, like this. Normally the enemy hides and recalls in this bush, so make sure you keep an eye on the map. Now let's begin from the base. Always aim Novaria's Astral Sphere. In this sphere, usually late game or when the enemy invades, this exposes the enemy's location.
Shine for me.
If lucky enough, if the enemy is taking the buff, you can steal it. Hehe. Here is another spot you can use Novaria's second to expose the enemy, like this.
Has long gone with those stars. Has long gone with those stars.
This is a good bush to aim in late game when enemy is pressuring the team. This exposes who's camping in the bush.
It became me.
Always aim to hit here late game when enemy invades your team's jungle, like this.
Shine for me.
Always use Novaria's Astral Star in this bush to reveal enemies camping late game, like this. Always ensure to check this bush late game because their jungle might take the buff, like this. In late game, hit this bush with Novaria's second to reveal where the enemy is, like
The stars
this.
lit up a path for me and dimmed my own light.
In late game, aim Novaria's second in this bush to reveal camping or hiding enemies, like this. Here is another bush. You must check with Novaria second to reveal enemies hiding, like this.
Shine for me. Come to me.
Another spot you should aim Novaria's second is in this bush to reveal enemies hiding. This can be at any time of the game, like this.
Shining on the outside, yet dark within.
Here is a good spot to aim Novaria's second to reveal the enemy, like this. Now let's begin with top lane. Check this bush with Novarias second to reveal hiding enemies, like this.
Me. And then it became me.
Make sure you check this bush from time to time to give vision to the marksman or fighter in the lane, like this.
Everyone gets to make their own path.
Here is another spot you should check often to reveal the enemy or jungle taking buff, like this.
The paths of life.
Usually the enemy is in this bush, so make sure to use Novarias second here to reveal the enemy, like
Among the
this.
stars, but beneath our feet.
I wasn't close enough, but I still hit Layla. Make sure you're inside the bush when doing this.
Are not in the stars, but beneath our feet.
Here is another spot you should aim. Novarias second this reveals the enemy, especially late game, like this.
Celestial.
And lastly, make sure you use Novaria's astral sphere in this bush to reveal the enemy, like this.
Shine for me.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helped. Comment down below if you want me to make a more in-depth and detailed separate videos for top lane, middle lane and bottom lane.